My name is Dr. Jones. Lovely to see you today. You're in for a dental checkup, is that correct? Very good. What's your name, sorry? Okay, lovely to meet you. Do you have any problems that you would like to mention to me before we begin today? Have you been experiencing any toothache, pain, anything like that? Okay, so we're just going to do a general checkup, see how everything is. Okay, that's excellent. Before I begin, I do of course need to put on some latex gloves. Okay, so I'm just going to do that now. Okay, very good. So if you want to get yourself nice and comfortable for me, and then if you want to open your mouth as wide as you can for me, I'm just going to have a quick look to begin with, and I'm going to grab my light and have a look in there, have a look at your teeth. Okay. Okay, so the first light I'm going to be using is just a regular old flashlight. Okay, it's quite bright, I'm afraid. Feel free to close your eyes if you want. I am just looking at your teeth today. Okay, so I just want to get a good look at them all, see how they're doing. I'm looking for any stains, yellowing of the teeth, any plaque buildup, any sign that there may be oncoming cavities, and also looking at the health of your gums as well, looking to see if there's any redness or inflammation, anything like that, any swelling of the gums, and also if you have any ulcers as well along the walls of your mouth. So just having a general look to begin with before I get more in depth. Okay, just a very quick one to begin with. Okay, looking good so far, looking good so far. I do see a little bit of plaque buildup, particularly at the back there, along the backside of your incisors on the lower jaw, the lower set of teeth. Okay, so I'll probably be scraping that for you today. That's a very easy procedure, does not take very long at all, and is painless as well, so no need to be concerned about that. There is a little bit of yellowing to your teeth, nothing too excessive. I imagine that is probably due to your diet, and in particular things you're drinking. Maybe you are drinking an excessive amount of fruit juices or smoothies, tea, red wine, things like that can stain the teeth. Okay, so it's up to you. You can try and avoid those for a while and try and use some whitening toothpaste perhaps to try and make your teeth a little bit whiter. But white teeth, it doesn't necessarily mean healthy teeth. You know, you don't need to have white teeth. Yellow teeth is not necessarily a sign of poor tooth health. Okay, so I am just going to quickly switch over to my blue light now. Blue light, here we go. It's a bit of a special light, this one. This enables me to see things that I wouldn't typically be able to see without the light. Okay, this illuminates things in a very different way. acidic environment in the mouth, drinking an excessive amount of orange juice or sodas, fizzy drinks, things like that, that can lead to enamel erosion. And in the worst cases of enamel erosion, you will actually be able to see through the edges of the teeth, particularly the incisors in the front. It does seem to affect those most of all. And if it's extremely bad, then it can be a concern, because it generally means that the teeth are weaker and more prone to chipping when you eat particularly hard foods, for example. And obviously a chipped tooth is not only painful because of the exposed nerve, but it is a cause for concern because it could become infected. But luckily your teeth are looking quite good, quite strong indeed, not much enamel erosion there at all, which is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so what I need to do now is I just need to quickly count your teeth, write down the health of each tooth with a little rating out of 10. That's just for myself personally, and also obviously which teeth you have. Okay, so I'm just going to do that now. Okay, let me just get my little my favorite pen. Which one shall I use today? I think the yellow. The yellow pen is my favorite today. Right. Okay, so keep your mouth open for me once again. Let me just have a quick look in there, and let me just quickly count your teeth. Okay, total count. Okay, so we go. Okay. Okay, bottom row. Total. Okay, very good. I just want to quickly count the top row of teeth now. Okay, count how many teeth you have on the top there. Okay, just counting on the top. Just going to be counting on the top. Just going to be looking right at the back of the mouth there. How many molars do you have? Molars do you have? Wisdom teeth as well, maybe. Wisdom teeth. Okay. Okay, so we have top row. In total. Okay, excellent. Let me just quickly give each of these teeth a very quick rating. Okay, so we've got 7, 6, 8, 3, okay, 6, 10 there as well. Okay, very good. 8 on the corner. 7 as well. And a 6, I'll give that 6. 5, okay, let's look at the top row. Just going to be looking at the top row very closely there, give everyone a quick rating, obviously. 7. Give that a 9. Neighbouring to that's 9, 10. Give that one an 8 as well. Okay, so very good overall from just a very brief, quick inspection. Your teeth are looking fantastic. Okay, obviously there is quite a bit more to do today, though. Okay. so to speak. I'm just going to be using this to scoop the plaque that I've removed from your teeth out of your mouth, okay? So, there we go. This one's a much gentler experience. Much gentler indeed. You probably can barely feel anything at all. Is that the case? Yeah. That's good. Very good. Okay. Just cleaning up ever so slightly. Cleaning up a little bit. Removing this plaque from your mouth, okay? Going to be lovely and clean when I'm finished. You're doing an excellent job. Thank you so much for sitting there so well and for keeping your mouth open as well. Very good job. Making my job easy, which is excellent. Absolutely excellent. Okay, just finishing up here, just finishing up. Scooping up the plaque. Scooping up the plaque a little bit. A couple of areas I missed, so I'm just going to go back over these. A couple of areas, just make sure that they're good, just to make sure that they're finished good. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to clean that up. I'm just going to have a general look at the teeth once again now, see what I need to do next. Okay, so I think the best thing for me to do now is to give you a little bit of mouthwash. Okay, just to make sure that all the plaque that I dislodged is removed from your mouth. Okay, and then I think I'm actually going to brush your teeth for you whilst you're here. Again, just to get the last little remnants of plaque off your teeth. Make sure that you're spick and span and have an excellent clean mouth by the time you leave today. Okay. Just shake up my mouthwash. Okay, very good. So I think I will just give you a little cupful and you can administer the mouthwash yourself, okay? And then there's a sink there for you to spit the mouthwash out into once you've rinsed out your mouth, okay? Okay, so there we go. There's a little cup full of mouthwash for you. If you'd like to drink that up, have a little swish in your mouth, okay? Just a swish in your mouth, general swish in the mouth, okay? And then you can spit that out there, okay? Very good, thank you. It's a good mouthwash, that, isn't it? It's a good mouthwash, a good flavour. Excellent, yes, okay. Very good. So now, I do believe I'm going to brush your teeth for you. I'm going to brush your teeth for you. So I have two brushes. Two different types of brushes, and these are generally the types of brushes that I recommend. We have a typical toothbrush here. I'm sure you're very familiar with this. I generally recommend a soft bristle brush. A soft bristle brush. Bit of a tongue twister, that. Soft bristle brush. Okay, you don't really need a hard or medium bristle brush unless you're a smoker or something like that. And also I recommend when brushing your teeth, be very gentle. Be very gentle. There's no need to be aggressive with it. If your toothbrush ends up with the bristles, you know, squashed and bent like this, after say a couple of months, you're brushing too hard. Okay, your brush should pretty much always remain in this state. Okay, and then I also like to recommend this style of brush here. Maybe slightly less familiar with this one. This is more of an orthopedic toothbrush, generally given to people when they have fixed braces, so they can, you know, brush between the braces. Okay, but extremely useful for everyday use. When brushing your teeth, you can use it in the cracks between your teeth and along the gum lines as well. Very useful indeed. Okay, so I do recommend, if you don't have one of those special brushes already, perhaps you could buy one as well, to just take your oral hygiene routine to the next level. Okay, but I do believe it's time for me to have a little brush. Have a little brush of your teeth, okay? So here we go if you're ready. Flossing is also very, very good for this exact purpose, but I prefer a brush to flossing myself. I do floss occasionally, not every single day. I find that with floss, it's very easy to slip between the cracks of your teeth if you have teeth that are very tightly packed together, very close together. It's easy to slip with the floss and to sort of hit your gum line with the floss, and surprisingly this can make your gums bleed. It's mostly because the floss is so thin, such a thin, delicate wire, obviously not an actual wire, but similar. Okay, so I'm just doing this detail cleaning very gently, almost finished. Okay, I do believe that's enough of the brushing. I think that's enough. Okay, since I did dislodge a little bit more black and other build-up from your teeth whilst brushing there, I do just want you to do a very quick mouthwash rinse once again for me. Okay. Okay, so exact same thing as last time. I'm just going to hand you this little cup of mouthwash, okay? There we go, if you'd like to swish your mouth out with that. Very good. Spit in the sink there, very good. Marvellous. Okay, nice tip-top clean, perfect mouth. Okay, so I'm just trying to get everything here. Marvelous. I'm almost finished with today's clean. You've sat there very well indeed. For quite a long period of time, I think. With your mouth open, it's difficult to do anything. Okay, there we go, very good. Okay, so just very quickly, before I send you off on your way, I do want to use my light once again to just have a quick look in your mouth, just to make sure that I've gotten all the bad build-up of plaque, okay, the worst parts. Make sure I've got the majority of the plaque off your teeth. Okay, very good indeed. Look at those teeth, absolutely marvelously clean. I think we've done a great job today, both of us, you as well. A real team effort on cleaning these teeth, absolutely. A superb effort. Well done indeed. Okay, very good, yes. Right, you can close your mouth then. That actually concludes our dental checkup today. As I've already said, you've done very well indeed today. Thank you so much for sitting there so well. And your teeth look fantastic, in my opinion. No sign of cavities, no inflammation of the gums, no ulcers either, nothing like that. Obviously a little bit of plaque build-up, but we can't have everything 100% perfect now. Almost 100% perfect, but not quite. But I've scraped and cleaned away all that plaque for you, so now your teeth pristine, absolutely pristine. Okay, so if you'd like to head out to the reception area, you can make an appointment in about 6 months' time, just for another checkup, of course. And obviously feel free to take one of the stickers from reception or a lollipop, whichever you'd prefer. Okay, for being such a